out there in Hyde Park that is calling around trying to get some window restoration done, and she wants it done in a certain time frame, in a certain way. She wants certain things included, and she's not really very flexible. So anyway, we couldn't get to it in a time frame that made her happy. So she called up somebody that we actually put in business, and turns out she is going to do the job, and that's pretty cool. That she's able to do the job that we can't necessarily get to. However, there is something you have to watch out for when you're new, and there's something that I can tell about this client that a new person in the business might not be able to tell. For example, this woman is getting ready to run this new business owner through the ringer. I can tell because of certain things that she has said. And, I'm in communication with this new business owner, and she tells me things, and she asks me for advice and my opinion and things like that. Well, anyway, so this client has, my prices and what I said that I would do for her. And so how do I know this client is one of those types of clients? Well, because this client told this new business owner, a friend of mine that, we're helping get in the business, that certain things should be included in such and such a price because they were included in what I proposed to do for them. I as in Wood Window Makeover. For example, we do this job called a mechanical makeover, and that's where you get things going up and down, and get things working, things like that. And there's, like 40 something windows, right? And broken piece of glass in the middle of 40 something windows, it's inconsequential to me. I can change out a piece of glass so fast, not a really big deal to me. However, and it might not be a big deal to this, friend of mine, but the point is that the client was saying that this new business owner should do what I was going to do for the same price, and actually the truth of the matter is I've got higher overhead, what I'm saying? And, the new business owner can charge a lot less than I can and make really good money, decent money, because they don't have, the big shop and, the big workers' comp bills and all this kind of stuff that, that we have. And so anyway, the so that's the one thing, and then that's kind of like one of those alarms that starts going off in my head. Do. When a client starts to run me through the ringer, I'm like, whatever, man. I don't have to play that stupid game. You go run somebody else through the ringer. You know what? Now she is. And now I feel bad because, somebody's about to go to school, and they need to go to school. Okay, but because there's really no book out there that I know of to show you how to deal with a certain type of client, and so. Basically, you just have to learn the hard way, like I've done. And, one of the other things that I've learned through clients like this is the importance of contracts, okay? Contracts, you need to say up front, be very, very particular about how you are going to be paid, okay? If you do not do that, then that client will not pay you in the way that you want to be paid. That's just the way that it is. You need to have it written down in writing, okay? So, like we always get 10% down. I don't care who it is. That's their commitment to us, communicating that we're gonna do a deal, and I got skin in the game. Okay, fine, we'll put you on the schedule. Okay, and then we'll do that, and we'll make them sign a contract. Now, look, if a client won't give us any money up front for a down payment or deposit, and they won't sign a contract, that's a bah, 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 bah. big red flag for us. You know, one of those signs that says, do not work for this person. So anyway, so I told my my new business owner friend, who's in the window restoration business, make sure you spell out how you're going to be paid, make her sign it, and get some money down. That's just the way it is. And if she doesn't do that, that client doesn't respect you. And if the client doesn't respect you, you have no business doing the work for that person. Because in a work trade relationship where you're trading work for money, there has to be mutual respect. If that client doesn't respect you, what they're doing, they're getting ready to run all over you. And you don't want that to happen because, especially when you're a really, really good person and you're good natured and you want to do good and maybe you don't have the experience and, this other person is one of those types of sociopaths that has no real feelings for you, whether or not you would, whether or not you're being run through the ringer. They don't care, They're going to save $50, at your expense, so it's not a win-win. So that's really, really important to remember. And so, I hate to say it, but, sometimes you have to go through the school of hard knocks in order to really learn. I mean, I've got a contract. I mean, it's like, it goes this long, And you know how that comes about? Through these clients that run you through the ringer. That's not going to happen to me again. I wrote it right there. No way. And that's how it happens, And I'm sorry, but I wish it was different, but that's the way it is. And so for this client and this new business owner friend of mine, I hope that you do really well, and I hope that you make some money, and I hope you do a fine job. Know that I'm here to help, and anything I can do to get you through this challenge, I want to do. So anyway, this is Steve Quillian for Wood Window Makeover, and wishing you the best of luck, and hope everybody learns from this. Over and out.